We're going to start learning a new left hand skill known as walking bass. This style of left hand playing can be found mostly in blues, boogie woogie, 1950s rock, and jazz. Starting pattern we're going to be learning is based on the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord in the key of C major. So all the chords we'll be playing are major chords. The 1 chord starts on a C. I'm going to demonstrate on C3. 1 chord starts on a C, so that is it's a major chord. It's the 1, the 3, and the 5 of the chord, or the root, the 3rd, and the 5th. Okay? In each chord, we're going to be adding the 6th and the octave to this pattern. We'll be playing the chords individually. So here's the 1 chord. 1, 3, 5. And we're going to be adding the 6th, which is the next step up, 6, and the octave, which is the C on top. Then we won't play the octave again. We'll come back down till we get to the root again. 6, and then we go once again, cross over. 5, 3, and 1. So that's the 1 chord. Now, the 4 chord starts on F. We're going to do the same thing. We play the individual parts of the chord one at a time. The root, the 3rd, the 5th. Then we go up to the 6th by crossing over. And then we play the octave, which is the F on top. And we don't play that F again. We go back to the 6th, cross back under, play the 5th, the 3rd, and then the root again. Okay? Then the 5 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is G. So we'll be playing that chord right there, and we'll start with our pinky for now. And we play the root, or the 1, 3, 5, once again, go across to do the 6th, and then the octave on top, which is G, then back to the 6th, 5, 3, then back to the 1. And then we'll be going back to C, and I'm going to go through this whole pattern and work on it together right now, okay? So, here's C4. We're going to start on C2 down here. C2. So get your pinky ready. We're going to play the C chord up and down a couple times, and then we'll move to the F chord, and then the G chord, and then back to the C. All right, so this is all the theory behind what we're going to be doing. So just play along with me. I'm going to go nice and slow when we do it. All right, so we're starting on C, C2. And whenever I say C, I'm not going to say root or octave. I'm going to just say C. For the other ones, the 3, the 5, and the 6, I'm going to tell you so you remember that it's the 3rd of the chord, the 5th of the chord, and the 6th of the chord. All right, here goes. So on C, I play my pinky, I play C. Then I play the 3rd. Then I play the 5th. Then I cross over to the 6th with my middle finger. Then I play the octave. Then I come back down to the 6th. Then I cross over my thumb to play the 5th. Then the 3rd. I'm going to play it again. C, then the 3rd, then the 5th, then the 6th, then the octave, C, then the 6th, then the 5th. Then when I get to the 3rd, since I'm going to be changing chords to F to the 4 chord, here's F right here. It's not practical to play it with our pinky because our pinky would be too hard to play. So we're going to play it with our thumb. And then we're going to cross over to the 3rd. And then we're back on track like we were with the other one, because now our pinky's down here. So now we're playing the 5th. Then we play the 6th. Then the octave, F. Then the 6th, down. Then the 5th, go underneath with your thumb. Then the 3rd. Now this time, since our pinky's there, we can play the F with the pinky. And and go back up a second time to the third, then the fifth, then the sixth, cross over, then play the octave, F on top, then the sixth, then cross over underneath and play the fifth, and the third. Now we're going to change the G, so the only way to really do it is to reach underneath, because that's where G is, and play with our one finger, G, and just like before, we're crossing up with the third finger to play the third. That puts us back on track because our pinky's back here again. So with the thumb we'll play the fifth, and the sixth, and then on top here, the octave, G, then back down to the sixth, then the fifth, then the third. Now our pinkies are in position, so we're going to play the G this time with our pinky, and back up to the third, and the fifth, and cross over to the sixth, then the octave, G, and back down to the sixth, and the fifth, and the third. Now we want to go back to C. It's not impractical to jump. We don't really want to jump at this point. We're just going to go to the right next to here and play the C, and go back and go down. C, then the sixth, then the five, then the three, then the one. And we're going to end this tutorial here.